Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. The bug catcher run. In between videos, I actually went and fought those fishermen guys just to get Clarice up a level or two, or to at least not miss out on the experience, since I can use all the help I can get. But yeah, in this part, the last video was just so all over the place when I think about it. Like, there was like neither rhyme nor reason to what was going on. It was just like, it was like that one like episode of The Simpsons, that whatever short like stories about Springfield or whatever, the one with all like the random different little vignettes that segue into one another. It was just like, first it's like, oh, now I'm back here, oh, now I'm catching a bee, oh, now there's like these random trainers in the forest, oh, now I'm starting the gym, oh, now there's like Cyrus at the statue and Bane, and oh wow, now there's Cynthia. It was just completely all over the place. So like I'm wanting to get back to some normality here, as normal as it can be. Thankfully, the stupid boom ba doom boom boom ba doom boom bass is doing boom ba doo ba doo ba doo boo doo, and just using shitty attacks that aren't going to do anything. And like, if Clarice can actually level up to is it 20 is when she'll evolve? That's a great thing about bug Pokemon, is they evolve at like super low levels usually. You're not like, you don't have like this huge investment like for where you're sitting there waiting until like level 40 something for the Pokemon to evolve. You end up like, mostly you're fully evolved by some point in their 20s as far as levels are concerned, you know, if even, usually lower or sometimes lower, which is good. Now I suppose the one thing is that there's like a certain power trade-off then, you know. Oh, poor Clarice. There's a certain like power trade-off then, but I think we can do it. If we manage to level up to, I think 20 is when Combi will evolve, then like you're going to see like a marked increase in the power we're going to have. Just like when Kricketot evolved, like when Fraser evolved into a Kricketune, you saw like a huge increase in power, like a huge power jump. We're going, like, it's going to be obscene, like and I don't want to like big it up in case it's not, but like the difference between having a Vespiquen and having a Combi is going to be huge, you know, in terms of the attacking power and the defensive power for that matter. So but yeah, like, it's lovely now. It's Sunday afternoon. I just finished work literally about 15 minutes ago. And it's like a typical autumn day. I love it. It's been kind of, well, this morning it was kind of a little bit grey, but then it got really nice and sunny later on. During my lunch break, I actually got to go out and go for a walk, and it was a beautiful, kind of fresh, cool, like chilly, fresh autumn day, which I love. That's like my favorite kind of weather. It was very bright and sunny, but kind of crisp at the same time. So I enjoyed that very much, and it was a good thing I did, because when I came back, from when I came back until now, it has been like typical Irish autumn weather, where pretty much every half hour it alternates between like really crazy heavy showers and being extremely sunny and bright, you know. So like, I can even, it's crazy, if I look, like, I'm sitting in my living room right now, right? And if I look out the window right next to me to my right, it looks like the sky is blue, there's barely a cloud in the sky. It's just really nice and pleasant outside. Also, I'm just realizing I never set my stopwatch. It's beautiful outside. If I look out through my kitchen, out the window on the opposite side of my house, then I can see like the hedge outside, like swaying in the wind, and a grey, cloudy sky. It is not as pleasant looking at all. It looks like it could rain at any moment. These battles are slow as all get out, but to be honest, I'm happy for Clarice to be getting the experience. If we can get her to solo an easy battle like this, then I'm all for it. So yeah, it's really nice. Like I finished work just there about about a quarter of an hour ago, right? So it's almost 4 p.m. now. It's almost 4 p.m. now. Sit down, record a nice relaxing episode of Pokémon Platinum, the bug catcher run. Well, how relaxing it is will depend on how difficult the gym battle is. Like technically we have the type advantage, you know, but that's not always a surefire win. We'll just have to see. I can't remember what. I know she has Rose Raid. I have like vivid memories of Rose Raid, which again, just like that Perugly, it's kind of like, it's not illegal because technically you could evolve it. All you need is what, the Shining Stone or the Dawn Stone, one of those, and you'd have like the level 22 or level whatever Rose Raid. But I think it's level 22. It's something around that anyway. Because I remember like seeing it. What was I looking up? I was looking up something and I can't remember what it was. There was oh, thank you. I can't remember what I was why was I looking up Gardenia? I think there was one day I was just looking up all of the grass gym leaders, like Gardenia and Erica and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, and what's his name? Is it Sealan or Cheelan or Keelan? I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna take her up on her offer, and I think like the Rose Raid is something like level 20 or 22, so like technically you could have one that's that level, but it's like it's still kind of a little bit obscene to have like a fully, completely evolved Pokemon at that stage. It's almost like, for the second gym, it's almost like the equivalent of when Misty whips out that Starmie and you're like, oh, well, I guess I'll die, you know? And the thing just like bubble beams you out of existence, so... but yeah, the, like, what level is Clarice now? 15. I don't think we're going to gain like 5 levels in the next couple of battles. I think that'll be shooting to the moon for the moon. Like, I think this is like the last trainer. We'll see how we go. Let's see how it goes. Angela Anaconda. I saw like a couple of I don't think we can beat this thing, just saying. Like, I don't think that poor Clarice can beat it, but maybe Too Cool can. Speaking of Angela Anaconda, like a couple of months back, I can't remember what reminded me of it. There was like some tweet or something I saw like referenced it or reminded, or maybe it was even a reply to a tweet. The like Angela Anaconda Digimon movie promo short or whatever. Like, for those of you who don't know, like, and I remember this because I had the video of the Digimon movie as it was in its Western release. I'm pretty sure like the Digimon movie that we know in the West is actually like 2 films like chopped up and turned into one film, as far as I know. Like, you have like the first one, which is like the Diaboromon thing with like Ty and Izzy, and then you have like the Adventure Season 2 story with like with Terriermon in it, and but like before the actual film starts, there's like a mini small thing, like a small episode of something, almost like the way that before the Pokemon film there was like the Pikachu's Vacation and the Pichu brothers and all that BS. But like the small little short that was on before the Digimon movie on the video I had was like Angela Anaconda for some reason, which I have no idea how this came about. I think it's like something that would be fun to like research, like how did the short thing before and the Digimon movie end up being Angela Anaconda of all things. But it was, and it's like they go to the cinema herself and like, what's his name, Johnny Abadi or whatever, Johnny Abati or something, and like the other girl, the chubby one, they go to the cinema to watch the Digimon movie, and then like she has some fantasy where Too Cool wants to learn Protect. I'll never use it. Like, what can I forget? To be honest, I will never end up using it. Well then, how sassy, give up on Protect. It's just like, well then. She has like some sort of like daydream inside in the cinema where like it's very clear that the Angela Anaconda people don't know anything about Digimon, because like all like it was actually more like something like Power Rangers or something like that than Digimon, except for the fact that they just superimposed like Ty's hair onto Angela Anaconda. So it's almost like, even as like a child, I was like, this is insulting to my intelligence when I was like 10 years old, because like there's her teacher becomes like this big giant thing, like a kaiju kind of a thing, and then she like digivolves or whatever into a giant Angela Anaconda who like fights her or something like that, which is like obviously nothing like what actually happens in Digimon at all, but it's so like bad, like it's just bad. How did I get talking about that all of a sudden? There's an item out there. I probably need cut to get it, do I? How do I get you? Oh, there's like a secret path in here. A super potion, that could actually come in handy. What way do my healing items look at the moment? I have Paralyze Heals, Awakenings, Potions, Antidote. I'm pretty well covered actually, and then I have the berries as well. Are we ready to take her on? How did I start talking about Angela Anaconda all of a sudden? It has like an interesting art style. I feel like Angela Anaconda is one of those things where if I like went back and like I didn't like it at the time, but if I went back and watched it now, I'd be like, this is kind of at least mildly interesting. You kept me waiting an entire video. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the black grass type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have winning aura about you. This will be fun. Let's have our battle. She's probably gonna kill me. Then again, I said that about Rourke. I bigged up Rourke as well. I was like, I'm scared. Turtwig? Jesus. Okay. Yeah, no, I think... I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do this. Let's see how much this does. It depends on what kind of attacks they have. Okay, with Reflect, I should probably switch to Gust. Because isn't Gust like a special move, so at least then it pretty much does like comparable damage as well. See, this is where we're going to end up having an advantage, because if she ends up just using grass type attacks, they're not going to do anything, because we have like 4 times defense as long as we're using Clarice anyway, which is a good thing. And the same should apply for Too Cool. Because of like the bug poison typing. Now I'm trying to remember how I got onto Angela Anaconda. Like, where did that come from? I've been like watching like bit by bit like the older Digimon as well, like the original series, like from the beginning, because I hadn't seen it in so long. And like actually I had never watched it like subtitled before. I had only watched like the original dub, and I think like, to be honest, I'm really enjoying watching it subtitled now. I should heal, by the way. I'm really enjoying watching it subbed now instead of dubbed. But to be honest, there's like a special place in my heart that I have for like the interestingly dubbed anime of like the 1990s and early 2000s or whatever. Like, to be honest, I don't think we can like look down our noses at like 4Kids dubbed anime, because like that was the gateway drug for like so many of us, if you know what I mean. Oh, the sunlight is strong. What will Clarice do? I kind of almost feel like drawing this out a little bit, just so like the sunlight stops. It looks like I'm not going to have a choice. But the also, what is she doing with like a turtwig? Like, it's so odd to see, like, it's just like striking me now, like, that it's so strange to see a gym leader with like a starter Pokemon. Like, it's just odd. Oh, nice. But yeah, like, I think, like, when I think about, like, how I started watching anime, it was, like, the 4Kids dub of, or was it 4Kids? I think it was, of, like, Card Captors. Do you know what? I'm gonna keep battling. I have a feeling like Clarice is not long for this world, but, whoa, okay. But whatever I can do to take this thing out. Yeah, you do that all you want, actually. That's perfectly fine by me. Cherim. Does, like, the flower gift, does that raise the special defense and the defense, or just the special attack? Whoa, that's scary looking. That's still actually okay. At least she used like her super potion on the she used like her super potion on the Turtwig, didn't she? So she's not gonna be able to heal this. Okay, so that killed me. I was like gambling on either it would use Sunny Day again. Where are like the cries gone all of a sudden again? I was gambling on either. I'm gonna send Fraser out. Where have like the cries gone? It's so strange. I was gambling on either the it using Sunny Day again, or it using or its magical leaf not being as powerful because of the fact that it didn't have flower gift anymore. But apparently that wasn't the case, and poor Clarice is now like after being sent to an early grave. Nice. So with this one, I think what I'll do is I'll keep Fraser in for the time being, but I presume, like, I'm reckoning with Fraser potentially being taken out here. Like, Leech Life is only going to be so-so. I'm gonna bide and see what happens here. Like, that's not gonna do much. Will, like, the Leech Life affect bide as well? That'd be interesting to find out. That'd be another interesting one to research. Like, I feel bide is the right way to go, because Rock Smash isn't going to be effective, and neither is, like, and Leech Life is only going to be normal effectiveness and, like, low power. So let's see how much this does. Yeah, that was way better. That was way better than we could have hoped for. Okay, so then the Leech Seed, and then we use Leech Life. Oh my god, it's after getting like almost all of its HP back already. But what I'm hoping for now is that I can just send out Too Cool and just take her out. Even though I'm like, because like what's it going to do to me? Like grass attacks aren't going to do shit, so Confusion. Like, let's just see how much this ends up doing. Yeah, see, 7. Who cares? stay in school, Gardenia. Well, I'm not doing much damage to her either, to be honest. The worst thing that could happen is, like, it just gets a random critical hit and I gamble, like, too hard, you know, is the worst thing that could happen. But otherwise, I don't think we have to worry. Too Cool is going to get some nice experience out. What? You have 2 super potions and a berry? What the fuck? 2 of them? 2 super potions? And the thing has a berry? No wonder I remember the Rose Raid of all things. Here am I, like, I'm like, the worst thing that could happen is this. And it's like, actually, the worst thing that could happen is me, like, getting too big for my boots, as usual. Some things never change, right? To be honest, I'm pretty confident that... Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Do you want to know what I was just about to say and invite my own demise? I was like, I'm pretty confident that even if she takes out Too Cool, I can just go ahead and bring out Niles, and Niles will be able to beat her with Gust. But this should be all she wrote now for Gardenia. How much experience? 961? Nice one. And like each of Clarice, Fraser, and Too Cool all got some nice experience out of that, so that's good. Nice one. But yeah, like, as I say, like, with anime, it was like the Card Captors, like, dub and, like, 4Kids One Piece and things like that that got me into watching it in the first place, so, like, really, like, I can't be, like, too high and mighty about, like, retrospectively seeing that they're not really that great as far as dubbing over is concerned. Yeah, I love them a lot. Forest badge. Nice. Okay, well that's gonna be useful. Can I check if, like, I'm gonna check if Piplup can learn Cut, like Lovelace. The heavier the foe, twice the pride, double the fall. Oh, thank you. A completely meaningless shortcut. I'm gonna go see, just before I finish off the video, I'm going to go see if Lovelace can learn Cut. Actually, I should go and get this bicycle as well. Can we get a bicycle here? Apparently not, because the lights are on, but nobody's home. I'm going to just check if Lovelace can learn Cut, because if he can, someone's PC. Lovelace, you thought that I'd abandoned you forever. Well, I guess even you have your uses. Well, no, let's just check first. Bag. Cut. Can you learn it? It has like a power of 30 in this game. Yes! Lovelace learned Cut. No, power of 50. I was like, that was the PP. Let me just check here. Niles, item take. Also, I need to heal up poor Clarice and Fraser. That was a fun gym battle. Like, as I say, that's what I'm enjoying most about this run so far, is like that it's actually providing me with some modicum of challenge in terms of playing through a Pokemon game, at least at the moment. Like, that pretty much pushed me to the limit, because let's just face it, Niles would have been wiped out as well before he could have done anything. No offense, Niles. But yeah, like, we're looking really nice. We've got 3 real primary party members so far. We've got Niles coming up the rear. In the next part, what we'll do is, I might start off. What I might do is I might go and put some more, rub the honey on the bark. And then be ready to try some more of those trees before recording the next part. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye now.